Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is 3:53 a.m. Sunday morning, December 8th. Planned to do quite a bit today in terms of recording. Didn't happen. Had a Christmas party. It was, number one, it was like negative 15 here with the wind chill all day. Didn't snow a lot, but what came down kind of iced over. Had a Christmas party, kind of took up some time there. Got like 18 street passes out of the day. Wasn't that part was at least pleasant. Where I'm at now, I've come in. We just completed chapter 3 when we left off. Kind of explored a little bit. We got the soul gem for someone. I can't remember now. I also need to preface this with I'm extremely tired, as you might have guessed at 3:53 in the morning. Even for me, it's been a long day. Being cold, I was like an overcast, dreary all day, so that didn't help things. That said, what I've done here, obviously turned the system on, came back in, went ahead, explored a little bit, basically picked up all the cash I could. I was doing some research. Somewhere I have my treasure chest. I was unable to locate it, but luckily from the Battleground starter pack, I had that platinum treasure chest, the GameStop exclusive, so if you note, right above Dark Slobbertooth, not the character, but a stat bar there. Actually, that's the Platinum Treasure Chest. I've walked this entire place, and my hope was it would be like SSA, and we would have access to that treasure chest here, perhaps infinitely. Money seems very hard to come by. Those treasure chests, the lock puzzles. The gems that are 50, even though they're gigantic, the giant stashes of coins are like 25. It's not adding up very well. The good news though, like this little area here where we did get the soul gem, and you can kind of like do that little bonus area when you climb all these little leaves or platforms. That'll apparently reset every time you turn the game on or off. When we complete chapter 4, I'll check that again. Basically, if we see a coin on the first two platforms, we'll know it's going to appear after each chapter. Should do that. I'm kind of bummed the treasure chest doesn't work here. That said, I'm just going to leave it on the portal, and we're going to see what it does in the chapter. Hopefully it pays out handsomely, and that'll just become a staple of the playthrough. If you have the Platinum Treasure Chest, assuming it works, I guess we'll have to check that. I'm assuming it will, since it's actually there with kind of like the seeker bar by it. But if you have the Platinum Treasure Chest and the regular one, I'm going to see eventually. I guess I'd have to find it first, wouldn't I? If we can use both of them. If we can, I'm going to do that every chapter we play, just because I'm going to need so much money for the upgrades. Seems like there's something else important I wanted to cover here. Can't quite think. Like I said, I'm really tired. I don't know. Maybe I'll probably think of it like at 7 in the morning when I'm asleep or something. I'll wake up and feel like an idiot for not mentioning it. Anyway, where we left off in terms of the story mode, the chiefess is over there. We summoned our friend, which turned out to be Eon. He ran over some stuff with us, and then Tessa and, what was this guy's name, like Snaggletooth or Snagglechase or something, have found where they think the evilizers are coming from. So we're going to go do that. Hopefully this isn't a 2-hour chapter, because that would put me going to bed around 6 in the morning. But we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll wake me up a little bit, which would be bad.
We have to figure out where those evilizers are coming from. Snagglescale thinks that those evil crystals might come from the Rampant ruins.
Yep, it's true. The Rampant ruins is an old robot graveyard. They say the robots buried there was once powered by petrified darkness, and that those evil crystals are still buried there to this day.
That's gotta be the place. Flynn and I are ready to head out whenever you are, Skylander.
Okay, this isn't what I was thinking of earlier. Jolly Bumble Blast came out today. By that I mean Saturday, December 7th, Pearl Harbor, whatever you need to remember it as. At GameStop only here in the US. Granted, half of you that have told me you've gotten them, it's been from Toys R Us or Best Buy. They put them out early. I was going to go after the Christmas party. Left there. I thought GameStop was open till 10. If they are, they didn't answer the phone. No big deal. I'll try to get up there later today, now that it's 4 in the morning, or something like. As soon as I get it and get back to the house, I'll unbox it. But it's good weather for Jolly Mama Blast. That said, we're going to come in here and go to the Rampant Ruins. Sounds like it's going to be a robot graveyard. Petrified Darkness. Sounds like it has some promise to it. So reason Slobbertooth's on the portal. That chest, the elemental chest, is actually
that's the dig site that
Earth.
Snagglescale was telling us about. Oh, I hope the Skylanders can figure out some way of stopping whoever's behind this.
Piece of cake! The Skylanders and I have been through stickier situations than this.
Oh, I'm sure you fight evil machines every day where you come from, Flynn. But I'm not like you.
Oh, too true. But let me let you in on a little secret, Tess. You want to know why I never act surprised? Because I've seen it all. Except for that, that's brand new.
We have to figure out a way to stop them from using these parts to build more evilizers. Do you have any ideas, Flynn?
No problemo. It's time to bring in the monkey.
The monkey.
That's right, the monkey. He'll never expect the monkey. They never do.
Okay, so hidden treasure magic item. We'll see. I'm assuming get to the stone monkey. I did actually remember this time to show you the chapter goals at the very beginning, so let's go ahead and do that before I forget. Judging by the little inset box there, looks like you can in fact get 100%. It looks like Daryl, Tim, and Camel have all done that. So we'll come in and check this out. 0 of 3, we need to de-evilize the sugar bats. I remember at E3, guys from Vicarious Visions talking about that. 0 for 2, we've got to activate the stone monkey. Get to the stone monkey is the other goal. In terms of our dares, we've got 5 grave monkey totems. Had some trouble with those life preservers in the last chapter, Mudwater Hollow. 50 enemy goal, that seems to be pretty standard. Similarly, don't lose any Skylanders. If you wonder where like the time goals are and stuff, that's something you actually unlock when you beat the game. So it works out well in my opinion, because I'm the type I would play the. I guess might have been better the way it was, because in there right after you play this chapter and get everything, you can go through it while it's fresh on your mind. But you know, I guess personal preference there. Collections, 12 areas. That is much nicer to see compared to the 26 or whatever it was, Mudwater Hollow. 5 treasure chests, 2 soul gems, 2 legendary treasures, 2 hats. Bonus mission map, Winged Sapphire, which are much needed, as little money as we're getting in this thing, and the story scrolls. So pretty much standard fare there, at least for Swap Force. I think we're probably, based on what we saw, they're probably going to battle Evilized Glumshanks here. I've had a couple people, I think Cassie's mentioned it, a couple others said it was pretty sweet setup there. So we'll be checking out on that treasure chest, though, kind of seeing how it works. Eventually, I'll have time to find the real treasure chest and then use both of them, basically, and see what we can do. Again, if it seems stupid I'm walking like this, I mean, I honestly, particularly with the new graphics engine, it's kind of changed things up, but I want to attempt, to find everything the first time through, and that basically means you have to explore. Given the newness of the game, that means you kind of have to look like an idiot that you don't know what you're doing.
Thank goodness you're here, Skylander. A pack of foul villains has invaded our dig site and are making off with our rare finds. These fragments of petrified darkness were used to power Archean battlesuits and are very dangerous. You must find a way to stop whoever is behind this.
Okay, that is actually that Canadian. If anyone remembers from the E3 coverage, I mentioned there was like the Canadian Mountie type guy. That's him. Saw him back in June, so interesting there. Pretty nice how those If you know it, it almost indicates, you know, a breeze or something. I like it anyway. Let's see here.
Skylanders of the air element are stronger in this zone.
Of course. But here is a little seeker scope, I think is what they're called. So. Question here, is there a gobble pod? Because if there's not, what do we look at?
Shell it out.
Oh, okay, the treasure was under him. Looks like that is a, what? Is it Earth and Fire or Magic and Fire gate down there too? So, that should be interesting. At least now we'll know how to handle the co-op situation should we find ourselves in that boat.
Chompy Rustbud.
Chompy Rustbud, that's a new enemy. I don't care about them. I'm trying to see if we can jump down there. I guess I should switch to air. Let's pull Slobbertooth here, and I guess we'll go Free Ranger. This would be a nice place to use Scratch if that was an option. The reason I'm not doing Popthorn, I haven't introduced him yet, so. That's pretty easy. That's going to be something. I don't think it's going to be part of the dare. What exactly just yet? We'll grab it here. Once I've kind of walked around this perimeter. This kind of has like the spooky undead jungle feel thing going on. Okay, so that was part of the grave monkey totem. So obviously we're probably gonna find those. It's just the dares. This right here looks really cool. It's kind of like a toxic green look on top of our typical flip spikes.
Archean Barrel Bot.
I'm more interested really in like exploring and killing the enemies. I'm sure you're probably wondering why I'm walking around over there. In Giants, I mean, I got a really good feel for Giants, of course, which was slightly different than SSA, but in Giants, this ledge here would be like something you could drop off and land down there, so. That said, right here is going to be fire and magic, so I'll make sure that that's really magic. I won't make a stupid mistake this time. We'll pull Free Ranger, and let's go with... I guess we'll do Blast Loop. That should be a good combination. I'll check that off our little checklist there. Why did I pick this? I like teleporting, and I like the top end powers of Blast.
Blast and Furious!
Shouldn't be too many enemies in here, but I mean, if there are, we should eradicate them quite quickly. Really cool look there. It's got the magic look on the bridge, but there's little elements of both in here. You can see like the magic in the rock, a little bit
fire element are stronger in this zone.
Rock going on. And again, that stuff will hurt us. I wonder if we can teleport across there. Oh, okay. Yes, you can, and you can go through the fire. Well, I know that guy's probably going to shoot at us again. I'm not too concerned about it. Apparently, he's a horrible shot, too. This is one of those deals, you're probably going to fall, like I just did. It's just really hard with the camera angle to kind of like keep tabs on where you're at and what's going on, everything like that. I mean, it's not that it's hard, it's just kind of like the coloring, it blends in pretty nicely. So, make sure you can drop down here. Quite sure what I guess that's decoration, that little satellite looking thing. That worked out well, none of those actually fired at us. Let me try to teleport while those are running. Yeah, no damage, so that works out really nice. Let's kill this idiot. Oh no, that's... I didn't actually identify it. But here's our little treasure chest here. So. I really wish we got to push a button instead of shake the stick. That's one of the 2 legendary treasures. +5 food gain. Activate this treasure by placing it on a pedestal in one row. I think it's called the monkey spot. So. There we go. I guess this will take us back to the beginning. Alright, and we'll head out here and I guess switch back to Free Ranger. Eventually, I'll make the rounds over here again. I don't really see anything at this point in time. Again, it looks like you should be able to head down that way. We'll pull our little blast loop combo. Actually, that seems to be a nice setup, at least in my opinion. And then we'll go back to Free Ranger here. So.
Whip up a storm.
Again, once we activate like the solo survival stuff, oh jeez, didn't know that was gonna happen. I'll actually come in here.
Skylanders of the life element are stronger in this zone.
We will go through and I'll use a whole bunch of different characters, so no worries there. Life, what do we want to do? Do Drilla stuff? I guess we'll go Drilla. We'll kind of stick to like a swap concept here. Should be getting Stink Bomb sometime coming up pretty soon. So that'll be something to look forward to. Jolly Bumble Blast has been an option here.
If there's a drill, there's a way.
Alright, so he'll get some watermelon and okay, treasure chest looks like. Oh no, it's got a puzzle on it. So kind of like these. I mean, you know, you can only do so many of those. No, I'm not. You know, traditional lock puzzles. So this is kind of a nice, you know, change of pace there. All right. So I guess we're gonna need to send him over to the green switch. So we'll have to drop him down. Over. Up. Okay, so we'll get this guy. Where is the blue bolt? It's, of course, over there. Okay, I guess we need to do that. I'll let him come down. We'll just get the green one for bolt first. Now we're going to want to take shock up to the top there. And that would be done with the red switch, which I'm standing on. So we'll go ahead and send him all the way over. And little minor changes like this are kind of like appreciated. I'm sure some people, you know, miss the traditional style. I thought we might see like a mix of them, but so far it seems to be this every time. Let's see. Probably screwed up by not having him over there. Okay, good news there. We'll come in, put him right here. And then we got Shock's pieces. He should drop down there. We'll just slide him over the bolt. And our 3 bonuses, I guess. I think the 3 bolts are 75 each. That's what, 225. Let's take a look. Oh, he got some of it. I think just 1 piece. So he's at 350. That'll be a nice even number. And after we grabbed all that treasure, that was actually a pretty good chunk there. That was 606, basically. Might have had like 25 or 50 tacked on, so that actually paid out pretty well. But let's see what happens. Of course, we hadn't used Drilla, I guess, since that crazy, like, super dark area. So. Which way did we come from? That way, because the bridge is gone. Let's make sure. Again, that looks like an area you could drop down, you know, so. What is that? Oh, this must be a sugar bat. I remember seeing this at E3 as well. cute little thing, and then it gets evilized.
Evilized sugar bat.
Oh no! He's been corrupted by the crystal master.
Gorilla Drill is probably not the best character to use here. Apparently you just need to dodge their swoop attacks, and they'll stun themselves, and then you can come in and like finish them off. So, really wasn't too bad. I was just thinking it was going to be like a ranged attack, and all he has right now at this point in time is close quarters. So. No, actually he does have the paws. I was thinking of the 3DS version. Okay, let me run this way, make sure we can't drop down or something.
Hello again, my friends. We seem to be having a problem with sugar bats. Well, not sugar bats exactly. That'd be somewhat absurd. These were spiky, enraged purple sugar bats. Some villain is using the petrified darkness to evilize these poor creatures.
Okay, I think that was actually the scene I got to see through. A banana was plus 278. That's pretty significant. I guess we can't get to that barrel. Let's make sure there's nothing. I know this seems ridiculous, but and the stupid thing is we'll probably miss something in this lobby for nothing. But try to get everything the first time through. So we'll drop down here. What is that? Is that an enemy? I don't know what that is. So basically you dodge them, and then they stun themselves like I said. I guess those are green. It's kind of hard to tell. They might be the chompies, actually.
Nice try. Kind of. Not really.
Apparently that little like that one came in too. When they get that little like purple triangle at the top, I guess it means they're like spear pointing on me. That chompy attack is quick and long. So. Right there you can kind of see it. I'll let it come to us. Chompy. He's dealing 44 damage with those hits.
I feel right at home here.
So they made quick work of that. Let's see. It's actually like a giant sugar bat. I guess skull there. Not skull, skull, and you know, for whatever reason I can't place a term. Skeleton, fossils, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm killing blue, Skylander.
Okay, so there is, well, I guess that's where it actually goes.
Well done, you.
Alrighty. Come through here. There's a little treasure chest. Wasn't hidden. Let me see if we can test out that little theory. We'll see if his head turns any. Let me get him facing us. Yeah, if you look at his eyes, they do kind of go over that way. So we'll give him credit for that. Okay, head over this way. I just wanted to keep tabs on. There's a climbing area, of course. Let's see what that cherry's worth. He does need a little bit of health. He's at 310. 150 on the cherry. This is like Pac-Man.
Looks pretty hopeless to me. You better get out of here.
Okay, so talking rope. Oh, did we just walk by that and I didn't see it or something? I don't know. Maybe you have to like get smack talked. I don't know. I was just so busy on that one ledge I didn't pay attention. Or was that our hidden treasure? I wasn't paying attention to that either. I don't know what it was. I'll just leave it at that. Right now, only option here, we don't have Spire Eyes obviously, so Drilla comes off and Buckler goes on. 24-minute mark. We'll see how much time's left. It'll probably depend if this goes quickly or we have to repeat it 9 times. Climb to the top. Press A to wall dash. Oh, I was yawning there. My apologies. I think this is actually what we watched behind the scenes. I know a lot of these are similar. The wall dash is when you do that, you like go really fast. And you can do it side to side too. Whoops. Can we break those barrels? I wonder. I've got to check. Yes, you can. You do get a little bit of treasure from them. Not a whole lot, but yeah, that's what it is. I think this is a checkpoint. So, yeah. Right around here, I think that is food. Yeah, well, I guess it was a popsicle. So. You probably don't need to break these, but you know I'm going to. So. What is that thing? Jeez. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say it's like someone's gonna shoot us, and that's exactly what happened. I knew we'd get hit there, but I really wanted that heart. I think it's what gives us the bonus payouts at the end. The good news is those aren't heat seeking.
Great job.
You can go a lot faster, just I'm kind of, you know, erring on the side of getting this stuff and checking out kind of some of the side stuff there. So. Well, for 4:30 in the morning, this is going pretty well. I tried to go back down to get that gold, like out of the lock there. Wasn't too bad. Alright, so this one is called Robot Ramparts. Play the Swap Zone Challenge in Woodboro to earn what? To earn stars. You know that drill by now. 27-minute mark. Well, I guess walk forward and see what happens. Didn't get as many of those little bonus moves as I would have liked, but there's our bonus mission now, so that's nice. It is for Fishy Fishing. Play this bonus mission from Woodboro. Seems like that would have been a good one for Mudwater Hollow. That said, maybe that Fishy Fishing will let Washbuckler catch more fish for his personal quest or something. Can we go down there? No. Okay. I'll go ahead. I guess we'll head over here and call it a day or something. So, looks like we need to move that one. This one. Can we not move that? What is going on here? I didn't want to move that way, I just kind of had to. Make sure we can't drop down that way or over here. You can go down here, but what for? Apparently for nothing. Can't make that jump. Okay, I was thinking maybe it would let us scale and go over there and activate something. Now why would this be here? Side doesn't seem to be any. I guess just to get it out of the way, maybe. It's the only thing I can figure. Oh, I guess that's why. So if you fall down, you climb back over. I was making sure what I was doing there was like a hidden doorway facing the way we can't see or something. Let's talk to this guy.
The devious gate was set up to stop intruders from entering the temple. Can you make it work?
Okay, so the devious gate looks interesting. There's one of those monkey totems up there. Still can't drop off on this side. 29 minutes, we'll probably end this. I guess I'll just go ahead and end it now, and we'll come in and press ZR there and hopefully activate the gate or something. That's it. This is part 1 of chapter 4, so we'll leave it at that. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. That'll keep you up with all the latest. You can check out the blog, oneoflegion.com. Tons and tons of Skylanders information there. Always doing something cool with polls, stats, information, basically anything and everything you'd want to know. So be sure to check that out. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Gonna end this here, and obviously we'll come back in part 2 and continue our progression here. And until then, I will catch you later.